Oh, what a nasty day. What a nasty day. Woo-wee. It's nasty. Oh, boy. Ooh, nasty, nasty, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. What's going on, Ronnie? How are you today? Look at this crap, man. Woo! 54 degrees and nasty. Quando, 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 quando. Quando, 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 quando. Boo, 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 boo. La da 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 dee 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 dee. Do 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 do. Yeah, the free car wash, right on, man. I love the way you think, Ronnie. You don't waste money. It's quando, 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 quando. Quando, 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 quando. It is a free car wash on a freaky cold Sunday, and every day's gonna get colder and nastier this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hello, lovely Jen. Quando, 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 quando. La dee 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 dee. La pa dee 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 dee. Ba 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 doo ba dee bee bee. Ba doo ba doo boo 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 doo boo ba doo boo doo boo ba doo ba doo boo. La dee doo 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 doo. Jen, I'll tell you what, honey. We were really spoiled for 6 weeks, and now we're in the thick of it again. We are in the thick of it again as we push toward March. We're in the height of the nastiness. Do, 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 do. So this one is supposed to be pretty enduring. So I need a nice hot cup of coffee. Do 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 do. A rainy day. This is just nasty today. And look at this. I don't even know if I'm going to get a place to park here. There's so much going on. Everybody's quando, quando, quando here. We don't know what the hell we're doing. We don't know what we're doing, except we got order up at Amazon, baby! Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, ciao to weather. Hey Brandon, how are you? Alright, let me get my coffee. It is coming down, baby. It is coming down. Oh, man. Don't even think about that word in here. It's the only word on our unacceptable list, right? We're going to see if we can pull out of here without crushing anybody walking by on the sidewalk. We've got an ugly weather situation. Hello, Shimei. How are you? It is ugly. Bird was going to go by later and hang with the cats. I'm like, man, it's going to be pouring rain. He's like, I'm taking off for Humboldt County tomorrow. All right. It's going to be a nasty trip. Woo! Quando. I was lucky I was able to get in a morning walk today. That was nice. Just a little smattering of rain this morning. So welcome everybody. Happy Sunday to you. We've got pretty intermittent showers right now, but I think the trend is going to be towards colder and colder each day as the winter monsoon becomes reinforced here. Once we shift the weather pattern and that wind starts to come from the west-northwest, then we're going to get our meat slammed. We're going to be in a refrigerated meat car. Go ahead, dude. What are we waiting for? There we go. I had to give him the old goat head. You know, that I had one of those sausages for breakfast I bought last night at the store. I don't know. I don't know, Ronnie. It wasn't. You got to stick with Johnsonville. These were like New York or whatever, and it's like they forgot to put the spices in or something. So, I don't know what they just forgot to put the spice in. Yeah, we got the wiper. I wish I had more levels of intermittent wiping, but I don't. How you doing today, Ronnie? How is that diesel heater working for you up there? And is that thing pretty fuel efficient? Sometimes I worry about having something Chinese made in a van or something. I don't know. Boo ba 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 boo 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 boo. It's a nasty day to be pulling the chooch cart today. Would you say it's working good? It's efficient? Yeah, that's important. I don't know if you like that smell of burnt diesel or whatever. I don't know how prevalent that is, but you know, it certainly served you well through the winter up there. It has certainly served you well. Ran $100, yeah. I think it's a pretty good deal. does it have any safety feature just in case, the burn goes off and it's just, I guess diesel is a very low risk fuel. It's difficult to burn. So it's not like it's going to explode. Yeah, you don't want to inhale the particles, but I guess it has an automatic shut off if something malfunctions. I mean, I've heard good things about them. I've heard that they're pretty decent. Quando. Yeah, go ahead, dude. Don't let anybody slow you down. There you go. I've been thinking about another CRV. I don't know, I kind of like the CRV I had in 2008. It was kind of nice. I don't know. I don't really want to know if I want to take on a car payment these days. What the heck? Somebody took my spot? No, they didn't. Quando. Yeah, it's a very good price. It's more efficient than the Coleman stuff, I think. Don't block the sidewalk. I wouldn't even know today if I'm blocking or not. Oh. This weather is so nasty. Let's flip that around. Let's get off of that button. All right, there we go. Okay. Flip that around. Get that baby in there. Yeah. External exhaust is good. What's going on? Icy? It looks like you're a short walk from Omelet Express. Yeah. Don Taylor's Omelet Express. He's a lucky guy. His mother left him that business. I guess a lot of people have a holiday tomorrow, Shemay. I guess you got a holiday tomorrow on El Presidentes, Dias de los Presidentes. Oh, man. So we're not going to be able to walk around today, obviously, with the weather situation here. You can hear that rain. Yes, I have the day off tomorrow. That's good. That's our last holiday, I think, until Good Friday or something. Yeah, we have unofficial. It's not St. Patrick's Day be coming up. Iron be gore and chop it a morning to you. I might be down in Vegas at that time. That house is not going to paint itself. How you doing, Glasgow Dave? Nice to see you. I feel sick. Oh no, is it cold there in Glasgow? Is it bloody cold and damp and rainy and misty, like a setting of a Sherlock Holmes book? It was a misty and rainy day. It's raining, or it was earlier. Do you think that the climate there affects people? Oh no, kidney stone pain. Yikes, man. I think when I was about 19 years old, I had a kidney stone in the back of my kidney. Oh man, it felt like I was being plugged into an electric socket. It was terrible. Terrible. What's going on, Nino? That was one of the most acute pains I ever had. I have pain-killing suppository. That's interesting. I wonder why they wouldn't give you an oral administration like a ibuprofen. Don't they break that thing up with ultrasound? Pulverize that with the ultrasound. Train spotting stuff. Oh yeah, that was one of the weirdest. Damn, that was a weird movie, man. That was bleak. You know, I put that up there with the other. If I had to list my 5 all-time bleakest movies, right? Train spotting. They kill horses, don't they? They shoot horses, don't they? I guess we could fill out the other ones for just bleak-ass movies. Just chilling. Curious, how you doing? Babe, I'm doing pretty doggone good. Rain considering, there's not much I can do today, just hang out a bit. I did manage to get in a morning, not my longest morning walk, but I did get a walk in today. I think like things are pretty much under control. I've gotten a lot of stuff accomplished at the Rancho in February. I'm really happy about that. The videos are coming up this week. I got a lot of videos coming up this week. How you doing, MR? Nice to see you. To Edinburgh today was rainy. I hope you're doing well too, Nino. Nice to see you, MR. Had to change buses as toilet. One bus was stinking. Jeez. What's the ride time between Glasgow and Edinburgh? What's the drive time? I mean, what's the bus time between Edinburgh and Glasgow? 1.5 hours. That's not too bad. It's just I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff about Scotland. It has a lot of tough warriors. But man, that climate would be just, you know, it would just shrivel my sack all the time up there. I don't know if I could deal. I want to visit the Faroe Islands to see the puffins. Couldn't you just go to your, like the Trenton Zoo or something? It's 63 degrees here in beautiful Colorado. You get puffins in Scotland. Yeah, I don't know. Puffin doesn't really move my needle too much. I don't know. Yeah, you could probably see one in a zoo or something, right? You don't have to risk your life being attacked by puffins out in nature. They're in a controlled, safe observation zone. It's Remember what Roy said, Siegfried and Roy. Oh, these tigers, yeah, I have them under perfect control at all times. Puffins are cute. I saw them in Iceland. Yeah, that's an expensive trip to see a puffin. I'd love to see some eagles. I'd like to see a nice big chicken pot pie on my plate. That's what I'd like to see. You know, I wonder what puffins taste like. I don't know. Are they protected or something? Or can you just grab a puffin and skin it and gut it and roast it up? Have like a puffin stew. Baked puffin, baked Alaska puffins, puffins au gratin, scallop puffins. Protein is protein, right? Yeah, puffins and chips. That's right. I wonder if you can eat them. I don't know. It sounds like LA chicken pot pie. I don't think so, Nino. Not with my strict no carbs. I had 2 eggs today in the beautiful Revere pan with a sausage. But the sausage had no real flavor to it. I don't understand. You know, it was a mild Italian. I didn't even taste the Italian seasoning, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, there's a reason this crap ends up at the, there's a reason this crap ends up at the grocery outlet. The carbitarian, yeah. Yeah, you could have fricasseed puffin stew. Puffin au gratin, I like that. Puffin Wellington puffing. Listen to that rain, man. It is nasty. Raw puffin heart is a delicacy in Iceland. Why not the rest of the puffin, like wings? Oh, I've lost well over 20 pounds so far. Just taking carbs way down. Quando. Yeah, make sure you're on make sure you're not on Top Chat. You would need 20 puffins for curry. Really, I thought puffins were pretty good size. Yeah, please hit that thumbs up button. Your carbs keep you fluffy. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being fluffy. I like a woman which got some meat on her bones. For sure. I've never been into the really Mia Farrow and Twiggy kind of look. Hi Trixie, how are you? I'm gay, I'm the fluffy one. Your rain will be here tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you, Tara, it's on, honey. For the next 5 days, it is on. It is on. I'm gay and I'm the fluffy one. Some homeless cats are hiding from the rain on my porch. That means they'll probably whiz it up. Did you know I met the Four Tops? The original Four Tops are one of the 50 iterations since the founding of the Four Tops, the modern touring Four Tops. Do 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 do. Ooh 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 ooh. Hey hey hey. There's a lot of touring groups. Oh, the original Four Tops. That's cool. Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to be nasty here for the next few days, but Kitchen Stadium's holding up good. I don't know where the cats take off. When we get a heavy rain, the cats, I don't know where they go. They go next door where they have a drive-in like garage below the house level that they dug out. And I think the door's always open on that, so I think that they go into that, they hang out over there. I was a busboy at a restaurant. I bussed their table. That's cool. Do 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 ooh, hey hey hey. Oh man, listen to that. I want to live in a place that's sunny. Well, you say, I like black guys. Well, there you go. I miss you. Yeah, I don't know you, Tickled Pink. Did you get the Luminex toothpaste? I got some kind of toothpaste here. The boss gave me some whitening thing. I'm just going real slow on it. You know, like all week I got time to sit around and dick off and whiten teeth and all that. Dentist wanted $600, but you can't get any tooth whitening until oh yeah, okay, Meemaw, I got you. Yeah, okay, welcome in. The boss gave you some aquarium toothpaste. Be careful with whitening. If you have some roots showing from your session, it can be painful. Yeah, I'm pretty good on it. I'm not going crazy. I just go very, very slowly. You know, I had to pay $500 to get the cap, the chipped tooth fixed. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it, Meemaw. Thank you. How you doing, Jenny? Aloha to you. Nice to see you. The one and only Island Jenny. I have been studying books in the occult. I'm going to the dentist soon, too. Yeah, my dentist, oh, we can't do the professional whitening until, you know, we have to make sure everything's all snuffed. Sounds like a couple $1,000 more. I'm like, man, I don't think so. I took whitening strips, cut them tines just on the front, dude, not too close to the gum line. Okay. Into the occult, huh? Funny noises from and coming from the kitchen. Well, in my opinion, Glasgow, you open yourself up to a lot of potential trouble. So you better know what you're getting involved in. Do, 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 do. Every time I see Jenny come in, I think of Drums of the Island with the Makaha Sons of Ni'ihau. And Gabby Pahanui and Kailiki Raichel. And how I miss the Hawaiian music. Do 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 do. La do 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 do. Yeah, this weather really puts a damper on the restaurant trade for Sunday. I have no idea, Tara. Sandwich, currency. Yeah, that's nice. He's still kicking around, huh? Kaylee Rachel. Yeah, he was a big name when I was there in 1996. No, I never went to a Pink Floyd concert, Tara. I never had the money for it. So. Mr. Z wants to go to a Pink Floyd tribute show in Vegas. Yeah, it'd be a good show in this sphere, I think. What is your opinion on the Andrew Mountbatten Windsor scandal? Well, it's you know, when you're a royal, you're held to a very, very high standard. Right? He and his wife, former wife, it's just, you know, I mean, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, parking isn't that crazy, Trixie? $125. It'd be cheaper to just park at the MGM and just hike over. Take 40 minutes, just enjoy the walk over. If you think I'm gonna pay that kind of money. What is your hockey team? The Montreal Canadiens, Tara. How about yours? The San Diego Turduckens or whatever. Just got back from El Salvador. Hey, Lone, we have it pretty easy here, my friends. Yes, we do. Jamaican, not Hawaiian. Okay, Jenny, thanks. Calgary Flames, yeah. Well, I wish Bo Nix hadn't have gotten injured, and we can start a GoFundMe for the fear. Just kidding. No membership, no GoFundMe. Just you and your generosity. That's it, Trixie. Just whatever people choose to donate here. We don't have channel memberships, GoFundMes, Patreons. All content for all people. Trenton Ironhawks. Cool. Thank you, Trixie. Just like that. Bam! $5 from Trixie. I think we're going to bring back the music next week. I don't know. I don't know if Prism operates in a vertical way or not. I'm not sure. Thank you. Don't forget to also, if you're not subscribed to the Rosie Murphy channel, to make sure that you are subscribed to that for live streams this coming week. Thank you. You're already a millionaire, Rosie. You can tell by my lifestyle that I live the life of a millionaire. I surround myself with luxury. I don't care enough about money money never moved my needle. My channel is starting to pick up subscribers. Yeah, that's great, Jenny. I mean, you're in a great place to do content and things. You're a great personality. You got a good look on there. You're a nice person. There's no reason that, you shouldn't be a superstar on YouTube. I like being a millionaire, then I wake up. What's going on, Elmer? I never fantasize about money, or as long as I keep a roof over my head, keep food on the table, pay my bills such as they are, I'm a happy person. I prefer more intellectual type pursuits. Yeah, thank you, Lone Hill. You don't have to be a star, baby, to be in my... You don't have to be a star, baby, to be in my show. Yeah, money, just people. I love people. You want to punish me, put me in solitary confinement. Thank you, Trixie. I appreciate you, honey. Listen to this. Hey, MB, how are you? Quando. Tiny messages. Yeah, you always do, Trixie. You always stop by and make your presence known in comments. You're such an excellent person. And I so appreciate you year in, year out. That's heavy rain. That's it, Lone Hill. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up. It's going to be a slow night tonight. I can't do any walking around or live streaming. Doggone. Coming my way about 100 miles north of Los Angeles. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Southern California is going to be hit pretty hard. It's going to be windy too. The wind isn't too bad right now. Oh man, I'm glad I didn't go over and crab today. I was thinking about it. And there's Elmer in East Germany. I wonder if that's the same system that Hawaii. Probably most of the stuff here comes off of Hawaii, the Pineapple Express. It's the exact system there. We were really spoiled for like 6 weeks. There was a stretch we got up to 70, well into the mid 70s there. I was too smart. I've been around here too long. I realized it's like a fake. Street cabs here look soggy instead. Street cats, oh yeah. Yeah, well, the cats go next door because the open entrance to the underground garage They just all run over there and hang out. Blackbird's taking off for Humboldt County tomorrow. I don't know what the weather's going to be. You could probably get snow up there this week. I don't know. Just like that, it just suddenly stopped. Are you on Facebook or Instagram? Not at the current time. I haven't had a Facebook, and yeah, I've had an Instagram for a while. It's not active right now, so. I just focus my efforts on YouTube here. Yeah, my niece has like 1.5 million followers on Instagram. I don't want to give her thing away. I don't want people to harass her or anything, but I'm saying she's done very well over on Instagram. Oh, this weather, guys. This weather. I don't know. I got to see what day. We might get a little bit of a break in the weather, like Wednesday or something. Have you heard of Susan Boyle? Absolutely. She was, she's excellent. It is important for young people, I think, for one thing, when you need somebody new, you exchange instead of a phone number. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, people ask, what's your social media? How you doing, Josh? Good to see you. I'm doing okay. Just a little, you know, the weather. And the Nicola sturgeon. I don't know. It sounds like a fish. But I do like Nigella Lawson. If that counts for anything. I just sit there watching Nigella's Christmas specials. I don't even know what the hell she's making. She had a good cooking show. She still has that. She's still a big shot on there. Please hit the like button if you haven't done so. Please like up the stream. It is very appreciated. Dutch snow. You know, Elmer, I don't even know what that's about, dude. You know, where you are in East Germany, you get pounded with snow. You're close to the Polish border. You just get hammered with snow. Oh, that was a good cup of coffee. I like it when I go in there and the guy just pops one up fresh for me. That's so nice. I wish we could do something today, but there's nothing to do around here in this weather. Just hang out. Put bets on which raindrop will get down faster down the windshield. Dutch, I don't know. I've been to Holland before. The Netherlands, yeah, it's okay. You know, it seemed like a pretty cool place. Put bet on gas, got beat. Put bet on GG's, got beat. Not sure what that's all about. Had punts, got beat. Oh, you had a bet on a game and it, I got it. You were having a bit of a punt. We're not allowed to punt here in California online. Punting is not allowed. The Indian casinos spent a fortune to defeat the proposition to allow sports gaming. So now they're trying to work with the Indians to the Native American casinos to work together to introduce it. Anyway, you can already see that professional sports is being undermined by gambling right now. Well, you know, I've made my thoughts crystal clear about gaming. Gambling is not a positive for any community. It's a distinct negative. They'll tell you the jobs it creates, blah, blah, blah. But then you look at Vegas, they're trying to bring in automation for bartenders, robotic bartenders. They're bringing in, getting rid of dealers. No, it's not a good thing for, it's not a positive. Yeah, you could bet on the lottery. I just, you know, what's the point? You know, you win $1,000 on the daily lottery, it's not going to change your life. The only place you can buy flavored is in Tenderloin and Native American reservations. Are you talking about, like, Trixie, are you talking about, like, cherry infused or, like, menthol or something? Yeah, I don't know about the mob's game or whatever. I told the weird story of the guy, I was working in the carpet department. I was working I was working at the carpet department in Sears. which, by the way, was a great department to work in Christmas time. I mean, ain't nobody buying carpet or rugs at Christmas time. It was like a ghost town. Although once in a while they would call you down, oh, you go down and help out at this department. Oh, shit, you know. Unless it was women's lingerie or something. Okay, I'll make it down, right? And there was this guy that used to come in, and the furniture department was kind of like diagonal to the carpet department. And the TV and electronics was right next to us. And there was a guy that would come in every night. He was like scrawny looking dude, like 5 feet tall, like 110 years old or something. And he would come in and he had like an old pad, he had like a notebook or something. It was all worn and frazzled. And I'm like, you know, he'd hang around, he'd sit in the easy chair in the furniture department. And one day I walked over and I'm like, what's the story, bro? And he said, I just like to hang out over here. Want to just pop in and I might buy an easy chair. I'm thinking, okay. Hey, hello, download. So he says, I'm working on the numbers for tonight's daily lottery. This was back in the 1970s. I'm getting my numbers ready to play tonight. And I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Like I got all this computations and all this kind of crap, and I'm looking at this. It looks like Tweakerville, USA, right? There's like upside down triangles and, you know, Latin symbols and Greek diacritical marks. I'm like, what is this? This guy takes out a piece of paper and he says, tomorrow I want you to play these 3 numbers. All right, okay, I will. So I remember the next morning, I'm like, on my way in, I stop at the ghetto bodega next to the ghetto Sears there. I put the numbers down. I go into work and I don't think anything about it. And then I'm working later at night. And this guy comes over. And he's like, I hope you played those numbers that I gave you. I said, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, I gave you the numbers yesterday. I'm like, oh, yeah. I played them. He's like, yeah. And I said, yeah, I played them today. He's like, well, you won then. And I was like, what? I take out the thing. And they had a phone number you could call, you know, and it would say tonight's winning number is, and damn if it didn't win. $1,000. And I thought, okay, I got to keep this guy close. Like he's a gravy train. Like I'm busted all the time. I got no money. You know, my dates want to live high on the hog. Okay, this guy is a gravy train. I never saw the guy again. Never saw the guy again. My gravy train came and it went, and that was it. A guy I knew years ago gave me a tip for a horse. I never backed it, but it won. So you didn't take a punt on it. You didn't go to Ladbrokes and have a punt. So that was a really, really weird situation. I mean, what are the odds? One in a 1,000 or something? I don't know. There's so many combinations. 100 pounds, 100 to 1 shot. Yeah, they're just on, horse racing is just about finished. They've closed up Aqueduct, the Big A. Hollywood Park closed. Del Mar's still open. Santa Anita on the West Coast, but that's about it. Got, what is that? Got laid the day I got the tip. Well, at least you had your priorities right. Got paid the day I got the tip. Well, what has that got to do with anything? You didn't have time to take a punt? I lived in Hong Kong. That was really big. Walked past Ladbrokes, Rosie forgot completely. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I grew up with horse racing. Maryland had Pimlico, Laurel Racetrack, home of the Laurel Futurity for 2-year-olds. Bowie Racetrack down in southern Maryland there. The only thing that's left is Pimlico, and they're rebuilding that. The storied Pimlico Racetrack. Here are the horses for today's 7th race. An allowance class race, $25,000 purse, post time in 10 minutes. I spent many a nice day at the racetrack. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed to the Rosie Murphy channel. We're going to be doing some live streams over there this week coming up. I have a lot of stuff coming up. Vintage audio, work on the Rancho, metal detecting. Yesterday I had the kind of metal detecting day that people dream about. I'll just leave it at that. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Good to see you. Listen to this rain. The hell, this guy's pushing his baby carriage. What's going on, Sean? Oh, I guess he's going to drive over and pick up the kid. We're just hanging out, Sean. Not much going on because of the pouring rain today. This is going to be a wasted week. I got my bus reservation for SFO for the airport. staying here in Virginia all day. I'm going to be in Virginia in March 2nd through the, be leaving on the 5th. I'm going to be in Northern Virginia. Yeah, I guess I will, Ronnie. It's going to take me a little while to get going. I don't even know if I have Nightbot set up on the Rosie Murphy channel. I'm not sure. Going to be kind of flying by the seat of my pants. It's been a long time since I've been live over there, so I don't know what kind of shape everything's in. Alright, this guy's taking some kind of food somewhere. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Taking some food home? I don't know. What the hell is he doing? I don't know. Oh, man. Doing all right, Reggie. Just nothing going on today. I'm just chilling out with folks, telling stories. Telling stories and just hanging out. Yeah, thank you, Elmer, for your vomits. I did. I've already finished it. Yeah, nice fresh brew. I'm just hanging out for a while. Not a damn thing to do today. Not a doggone thing to do. These people around here said they would never buy a Tesla again, and I'm seeing all these new Teslas everywhere. Man, it is really coming down. Listen to that. Shemay, it's like a rain stream. Yeah, a couple weeks, the pitchers and catchers will be reporting for spring training, but this is a very terrible time of year between Super Bowl and baseball season. Is really a tough time. And I get nothing out of the Olympics. Man, it is pouring. Listen to that. I'm just, I'm not into Winter Olympics. Greg Maddox made excellent pitches. So did Jim Palmer. Well, we might as well go back to the Rancho. Ain't nothing going on here. How you doing, doctor? Yeah, this is terrible. This is going to be all week. This is Rio Hava Nagila right here. Go Castico. Welcome to this whole week, Dr. Frankenstein. It's going to be a horror show. Do 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 do. Quando, 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 quando. Just no way to escape the rain around here. They say it never rains in California. Okay. Yep, good old Baltimore boy, Babe Ruth. Quando, 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 quando. Oh boy. Dahmer, it'll be raining all week, man. This ain't the Black Forest of Eastern Germany. This is a real killer for Valentine's weekend. They're lucky the restaurants were all full up last night. But they're paying for it today. Ain't nobody protesting today. We've been spoiled most of this winter. Now it's payback time. I don't know how that Indian restaurant hangs on. I don't know. My wipers are in good shape. Terrible, the library's open. The library will close at 9 p.m. Exactly. Like being cooped up in the house. Yeah, it's the winter blues. I haven't had them this winter, but I'm sure as heck getting them now. This week has only begun. I'm definitely a sunny weather person. Sonoma wine rides. Look at that FJ. Beautiful. Hey Ox, how you doing? I don't think anybody's going to be at the Machote today. Quando. Okay, this guy's pants are hanging down. His crotch is at his knee. There's like a couple people at the Machote. Woo! I don't know what to have for dinner tonight. I'm feeling a bit peckish. Feeling a bit peckish. You ain't gonna see the cats around. What's going on, Joni? How you doing? Hello, Kelly. We have a weather situation today. Oh, man. Might as well go into the shop. Oh. Oh, man. Nasty. Yeah, it's wonderful. I hope for this every day. It's like my dream. All right, let's see if we can goof around in the shop today. Let's see. Amazingly, I got 60 degrees in the house. That's nice. That's like a treat. You're not going to see the cats. Well, I guess I spoke too soon. All right, let's see. What the heck are we going to do in the shop today? You guys got to wait. Blackbird might be coming over, although I don't know. I put some food out there. Please hit the thumbs up if you're coming in. I probably got to unblock this drain. Over here. Stand by. Get that baby unblocked. I unblocked the one over there. Okay, that's empty, pretty good. There we go, perfect. Perfect design. All right, I got a whiz. I'll be out in a second. Pixies. Where you been today? You got a big mouth. You got a big mouth. Look at how that drained off nice. See it. Been using the weed killer to get rid of the weeds. Oh man, it's cold in here. Okay. Let's get some lights on. Oh, wow. Let's get our party lights on. Oh boy. Do 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 do. All right. Put some stuff away here. Hello, everyone. We can do a little more cleaning up. Quando, 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 quando. Quando, 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 quando. I guess we could probably do a little bit of tube testing. No, we're not in the shine shack. We're in the workshop here. It's another building here on the property. I wanted to test this Octal 3D G4 tube here. It's a big boy. Yeah, nice mountain repair shop, huh? This is our tube tester here. Power on. And let's look up this Sylvania 3D G4. It almost looks like a rectifier tube. Sylvania manual. Yeah, we don't got anything else to do today. 3D G4. This manual is worth a fortune. 3D G4. This is a bit, okay, it's an unusual tube for me. 3 3C. What about the 3D, dude? Uh, 3A, 3S. Isn't that weird? I've never been able to find this thing. 4C. I don't know. I don't got time to dick around with that. Yeah, they're like gold these days. They're like absolute gold. We got vacuum tubes at the wazoo. We got here 6B6. UB6B6. There we go. 6B6 is a beam power amplifier. Plate voltage 315 volts. This stuff will kill you. Peak positive plate voltage 1,200 volts. You got to really be careful with these amplifier tubes. This is what really puts the volume in stuff. All right, let's put that on the tester. And let's look up the 6B6 here. Sum total of all tubes, all the voltage has to equal 120. 6B6. There we go. We're going to put it in filament D. We're going to put it into socket number 2. Right there. There she goes. 6B6. We're going to set it to selector switch should be on 5. That's 5. Sensitivity should be on 30. Disregard indicator light number 7. So we're going to test that baby. Filament should be on D. It is. Push. Yeah, and this thing, some of these tubes are bad. It was lighting up, but you got to turn off the light. Light bright video. I don't know what's going on. We'll test one more here. We got 759. I got the weirdest tubes here. It's like junk. Oh, this is okay. These are not gonna, these will never blow up. Maybe this big boy rectifier tube, 5U4GB. Put that filament on C. Triangle socket number 1. This is a big boy. There's no way that's socket number 1. Socket number 2. Right there. Selector 4. Weird. That's testing good right there. I'll be back. Yeah, I got nothing going on today. Let's see what other project we can get on here today. Let's see. This selector switch is not calibrated correctly anymore. We got the generator down. I got the video coming up on that this week. We had to get some new crap for that. What's up, Marjorie? How you doing? What's going on? Getting ready to start our next project. Yeah, you'd have a hard time finding this thing anymore. 1959 edition. Let's see what we got in our big moonshine thing. Yeah, I did take the generator apart. Don't ever store your generator with gasoline in it. Those little jets on the carburetor get varnished and gummed up so fast. Let's get this out of here. Good. We're gonna put this. Let's get these soldering irons out of here. Desoldering. Let's get this out of here. Let's get this over here. One of the things that, I don't know, did I deep six that thing? I don't know. I had a really crappy, like electric, yeah, I think I just ended up dumping it. It was such a POS. This big Sun Joe, this thing is such a piece of junk. The damn chain never stays on it. No matter how hard you try, so what's the point of trimming a tree on the Rancho when you got that? What's going on, Naomi? How you doing, babe? We're in the workshop tonight. I don't feel like going out to the van to get the... Maybe I got one here. I don't know. This is all this damn metric stuff. Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to have to go out to the van right now. Damn it, but I don't have a wrench in here. Gotta figure out this crappy thing. It just never, this chain never stays on the unit. No matter how hard I try, always slips off. Just a total piece of junk. I know I got that. The hell did I do with that thing? I know I kept it. Oh, this will do. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get this baby off of here. What breaks the saw? It's not really broken. It's just the doggone. This thing never stays on. Right, the motor works. Just another piece of Chinese junk. Have a certain kind of cord to it. I mean, it's all just dicked up. But I really needed to trim some trees. This thing, I get a whole spider family living in here. All right. When you start her up, it's got so many safety overrides on it. And that runs just fine. Right there, there's pulse on the very end. Maybe Loctite or use. It's not so much the Loctite. Oh yeah, Kelly. Yeah, I have a lot of videos from the shop here. Let me lubricate that a little bit. I don't have any of my lubrication. I don't feel like going there. But anyway, I'm trying to get this chain. Stick on here is a real pain. Should be able to adjust that to keep that. It's got an adjusting screw, but it never seems to hold on that thing. Yeah. This is called a low kickback. And I spend my days when I'm trying to use it just putting the damn thing back together again. You know, it doesn't make sense. This whole chain has got to go around this thing. And then it goes around this. And then it has the tensioner adjuster. Supposed to be able to move that forward, but the thing never stays locked in. It's like a piece of junk. It's like a mess. You love tools? Well, this tool is part of some terrorist operation here. It's so bad. It just terrorizes me. It's like the worst tool I ever bought. And usually I just kick it aside every year and I just say, you know what? I'd rather just take my Sawzall and get up on a damn ladder. It's just a total pain. I thought I had a shop towel in here. Let me go grab that. I sold out. I got a screwdriver here. Yeah, I don't know how to put these damn things on. But they stay in place. And then you get the tensioner. It's like some of these just don't want to go in. It's like it's got some kind of bend in it or something. I don't know what the heck happened. Alright, they're all kind of more or less in place. And then you're supposed to have that tensioner. They're all on there. Today I finally got time to mess with this a little bit. That goes in there. Oh, this thing just never worked right. What's going on, June? June, did you know that Jack Kerouac was born in Lowell, Massachusetts? Make that real tight. Alright. That is tight. Tight, tight, tight. Yeah, really, yep. He sure was. It's a nice claim to fame. Now, they got this tensioner here. We have to see, you can see that screw there. Probably not, but there's a screw there that you adjust. It's supposed to really take up the slack. But it never seems to do it. Adjust attention to... Never seems to work. That might be hard, I don't know. But then when you start cutting, the doggone thing jumps right off. Now this bolt here, Ronnie, you have to use this one to adjust that, but I think you need to put some real, you got to put some real force on that baby to make that like super tight. Hey Motor Oil, how you doing? Raining here in Baltimore. I had tons of never seen anything like it. I'll tell you what, you must be pretty young. Nice to see. I don't want to scrape my knuckles, but I am really tightening that thing up. So theoretically, there's no way that that should come off. But I guarantee you that baby will be sliding off. You can see it's got kind of a, the chain just rises up on this thing. Makes me crazy. Now Now it's the question of how tight does it gotta be? Shouldn't really adjust this with it plugged in. We just keep turning that so that just stays on there. That whole chain is on. That's a good way to lose your hand. Sun Joe is just crap. This thing's about ready to be tossed. I like it, you know, I needed a tall pole saw that I could expand up. And this thing has been nothing but a disappointment. It has a nice angle adjuster here. As soon as you start to cut something, we'll give a test log there. It just is a piece of junk. This is why I ended up just using the Sawzall. Right. I just ended up using the Sawzall. See, piece of shit just jumps right off no matter what you do. So you know what? This piece of junk is going in the garbage. I'll probably put it outside just in case somebody else wants to fiddle with it. But it's dangerous and it's junk. And sometimes you just gotta call it. So give me a minute, I'm going to run this outside, maybe somebody else will want it. You put anything on the street here, it'll be gone. Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's just better to throw a piece of junk away than to consume so much time trying to keep a piece of junk. It also has all the psychic problem too, you know. All the psychic, it's like a psychic vampire. It's like you think you're gonna fix it, and it just doesn't work out that way. What the hell happened to my bench brush? We're getting ready for our next audio project. Sunjo is just trash. It's just junk. I mean, you could spend a long time trying to get that thing working right, and at the end of the day, when you go to put it under the job, you go to put it under load, and it's just a failure. It is just a failure. So at the end of the day, what's the point? I'm at the stage in my life, I don't need a lot of extra, oh, this is nice, I got one of these. I don't need a lot of extra crap around here that doesn't work. Right, I put it up. I got so many DC power supplies here. You know, when people would be closing their shops down, I would, okay, I'll give you pennies on the dollar or whatever. But otherwise, it just, at the end of the day, it just wasn't worth it. I'm looking around here to see if there's anything else that fits the bill. I got it new. You'll be seeing a video this week coming up about something new I had. But you'll see all the shop work here. Oh, here it is. Here's the old hedge trimmer. Right. I can't even get the sucker apart. They build stuff these days. It's just insane. You loosen every screw and it's some kind of snap thing. And again, you could waste a lot of time on this thing. And then you're thinking to yourself, well, hell, man, you got 8 years, you got 13 years, 14, 15 years out of this thing. Like, how much do you want? I mean, I'm talking about hard duty. All the screws are out. Yeah. But they just build it so you can't, there's no way that you can fix it, so it just becomes a piece of junk. It just locks up. And that's what you're up against all the time with this. You know, this just cut too many branches, too much stuff. This also cut off the tip of my finger. You can see the top of it there. It opened it up like a hot dog sausage. It was cut. That was years ago. It's just some nasty snap apart. There's just no screw in there. There it is. Yeah, nothing. Right. It's just nasty. Yeah, trash. That's all it is. It's just trash. You know, we can try to split her open, but at the end of the day, MR, My friend, it's just junk. You just can't, you can't open it up. There's just no way. You know, it's just another piece of junk, so you know what? It just goes out in the garbage. Give it to the neighbor kids to play with. I guess I should be happy. I got 14 good years out of it. You know, I went up to look at a long hedge trimmer gas when they wanted $750 for a still. I said, you know what? That's not happening. So in the garbage, this goes. There's just a time of your life you got to be ruthless. I put the stuff aside and then I bring it into the shop and I say, hey, look, okay, I could take a saw and cut that thing open and then have to figure out how I'm going to rebolt that thing together. But you know what? I got bigger fish to fry. I got bigger fish to fry than that. It's a lot of trouble. You might actually, you know, do something that causes tremendous injury. So, yeah, in the old days, it's fun to work on it, but yeah, not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. So, I'm also looking at stuff down below that's been sitting down here forever. I mean, I'm glad to have that thing gone now. Honestly, that thing was another one of those psychic vampires that's just going to drain you. I like this electric one, but the battery doesn't last too long on the hedge trimmer there. Oh boy. You know, it's just sometimes June. Oh, here's the other one I had. Here's another piece of junk. And this was a Poland in the same situation. Same damn situation. You need a chainsaw here on the Rancho because there's so many, you know, there's so much tree work to be done all the time. Right, you have another case where it just, you know, how are you going to adjust the tension on it? Same deal. Yeah, I can't go for a walk, June, because it's pouring rain outside today. That's why I'm in the shop. But that would be a good idea. But you know, trying to adjust the tension on it, it's just another piece of junk. Right? It's just more junk. It's another thing that it's better to just deep six it. Because there's just no way anymore. It's just too worn out. It's pouring here, June. So you know what? We're going to pop this puppy in the trash and get rid of this, because this has been a piece of junk. You know what the most useful thing for me for sawing has been a sawzall. Good old sawzall. A good old sawzall. But I'm glad to be getting rid of stuff. I always think like, oh, I'll get that thing going. I'll get this thing going. I'll get that thing going. And you never have time. They look like barn doors. Well, this is the workshop. Big doors there that I like to open in the spring, summer, and fall when I'm working in here. So I'm being pretty ruthless these days. All kinds of cords that are just useless now. Power supplies, all that crap. It's just, you know, technology is so advanced now that these things you just don't even need anymore. Jimi Hendrix sang that. But we'll keep it around. Oh boy. Yeah. It's always good to just clean up, and sometimes you just say, get rid of it. Trash it. Trash it, trash it, trash it. That's it. So I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, which is good. We got our next electronics project coming in. Unbelievably, this Dell Inspiron still kicking ass. Vista, Windows Vista. I don't know if this thing got a date on it or not. Forever. This was the glory days, man. Dr. Frankenstein, this Inspiron. I had so many offers to buy this thing. People like the way it starts up. Ooh, sorry, guys. Ooh. Oh. Go right over. Okay. Start that baby up. There's still people that want these things. Start Windows normally. I used to love to rebuild computers years ago. I have a hardwired internet here. The whole Rancho I hardwired. The east is red. Starts right up. This just, people love this. The only problem, every time you start it up, the clock is out of date and it goes crazy. Check for solutions. No, I'm not going to trash this baby. I could sell this for a decent amount of money. For some reason, people love this old crap. Let's see, we're currently connected to the network. Let's run the C cleaner here. My battery's pretty good. Okay, we're going to run C cleaner here. Get this baby going good. Clean that baby up. Look at that, thing's working fine, man. It's cleaning up, doing the job. Please hit the thumbs up today. This baby is absolutely cleaned it up. 126 megabytes removed. Identified. We're going to clean that puppy up. I love Dell. It just goes forever. All right. Cleaning complete. We can also look at the registry, scan for issues. This is so old school. Yeah, I could never get Linux downloaded. Mint and all that. I could never get it on. Look at all those issues. Fix all selected issues. Close issues fixed. You got tools. Remember the defragmenter? Got all these old programs. You couldn't even find drivers anymore. All right, we'll see if we can get on Chrome here. The computer will no longer receive Chrome updates. Windows can check for updates, no problem. All right. Set as default. Turn that off. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like got it locked up. These have not been verified, encrypted using a modern cipher. Clock is behind. You got to update that baby. 2009. that is about as far as we get. Change date and time. Yeah, I know they will. Continue. It is. You gotta swing all forward here. Take forever. It's a lot of history here, folks. All right, February 15th. There we go. We'll just, what time is irrelevant. Okay. There we go. March 8th, daylight savings time. Okay, okay, apply. Okay, so there we go. I just use my Chromebook. All right, that's updated. Lost all of that. And that's where we end the game. All right, I think we're updated. I can't remember what opera was. Anybody remember what opera was? Hey, Cobra John. Yeah, thank you. Thumbs up or appreciate it. Now, let's see if we can get back on the browser. I don't know why in the hell I would have that browser. ready to open up that baby. The spinning circle of doom. Thing's taken forever to try to process that thing. All right, here we go. Listen to that rain coming down, and we're high and dry. Hydra. High and dry. Gotta let everything catch up. Let's see. Let's see if it can actually call up YouTube. It's telling you, we don't recognize any of these. Remind me later. And there we are. There we are. Let it propagate that page. Take a long time. It's downloading all those cookies. Pretty cool. 2009. Hardwired. It also has Wi-Fi capability. Take a long time to propagate that page. We're using Vista. Take a long time to fill this page. Let's see. Let's see if a search is going to work. Vintage audio. Rosie Kelly. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it wants me to sign in. Eventually you'd be able to get it, I think. They want you all signed in. Yeah, it ain't gonna let you do that. And I don't feel like signing in on this one. Do 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 do. Let's see what this security's all about. Quando, 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 quando. Quando, 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 quando. All right, we're going to shut her down. Shut down Windows updates. On. That's funny. Check for updates. We don't update anymore. Encountered an unknown error. Last updates were in 2016. That's it. All right, we just give a hard shutdown here. That's it. We've done enough. We threw out some junk today, which is good. I'm gonna head inside. It's pouring rain. Oh man. Oh, to wash our hands. We're gonna get some dinner done. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, June. If I had enough time, I could screw around and get that thing going again. Browser wars. I think we'll go out of here and have a beer. I gotta wash my hands first. Going in the garbage also. Elmer, I don't know what you're all on about, mate. Some kind of East German thing. Maybe it is cold. I'm getting the other room set up. Almost done. Yeah, it feels good to throw crap out. Let's see. Put some top on. Boy, what a nasty night. Nasty. Do do. All right. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, RS-232. Wow. Wow, that's an old, wow, RS-232. Do, 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 do. It's a nice mellow night tonight. Elmer, I have no idea what you're talking about. You must be some kind of East German computer wizard. Cheers, everybody. I put the heat to 62 degrees to cheer myself. It feels like a sauna in here. I don't know what project we're going to work on next. We have to turn our attention to the shine shack. Yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult, I think, to be outside this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about dinner. Might be just ramen noodles tonight, I don't know. Oh, point in that doing. I'm glad I got rid of that junk in this shop. You always put stuff aside and think, oh, maybe I'll work on this. That shit is all worn out. I'm just having a cocktail right now. A nice Sunday cocktail in front of the legendary Wall of Sound. Thank goodness somebody invented the peanut. I made Korean short ribs, spam musubi, and woes spiced Korean Brussels sprouts. Sounds pretty good. It sounds really like you went for it in a big way. That sounds like a lot of work. Spam's all right if it's cooked. Spam musu beads were really big in Hawaii. Damn, Tara, how do you really feel about it? Doggone, man, that's funny. I came from the big Leipzig computer in the old German Democratic Republic. See, Elmer, I knew it. As former CIA, I knew it. I was on deep operative 5 years in China. Elmer's the spy who came in from the cold. Disco Inferno. The Stasi. Elmer's got it going on. Oh, yeah, it's a wall of sound. It's tuners, amplifiers, half are tube, half are solid state. Thank you. I have some vintage audio videos coming up this week. Yeah, I have the other phone through the receiver. I have lots of tube equipment. Munich holiday in München. Deutsches Sprachlehrer für Amerikaner. Oh, tube stuff will kill you. You have up to 1,000 volts plate voltage running around. That's why a lot of TV repairmen they'd have a beer in one hand and a screwdriver in the other. And they would electrocute themselves. Hey, Monica. Oh, man, I've been shot plenty of times. Always keep one hand in your pockets. Hey, Steve, how you doing? From Chattanooga, Tennessee. Welcome in. Is one person south of the Mason-Dixon line to another? Welcome aboard. Yeah, you make a nice earth ground. Always keep one hand in your pocket. Never violate that rule. We're listening to a 1-watt 1962 True Test Stereo 5 amplifier. Yeah, they're all dangerous. I have Hammond, Leslie, Baldwin, they're all dangerous. Oh, they're all dangerous. They're all running 400 volts plate current. Some of those big output tubes will run 1,000 volts. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. There's a lot of vintage audio restoration stuff. Light Bright, that was fun. I liked Light Bright. I thought the colors were really pretty. So make sure you sub up because there's a lot of good vintage audio. I have some coming up this week. We're getting ready to start a new project. And I don't know what it's going to be. You know, I thought I sold the Nico. I still got the Nico here. The NR 1015. Shoot, I thought I sold that thing. Ooh. Somebody was talking about the Nico the other day. I don't know who it was. Yeah, I need help to get that down. If that falls, it's going to go through the floor. That thing is 60 pounds. I'm scared to even handle it, even take a step down a ladder. Nice guy wanted me to ship it up to Crescent City. There's no way. That thing will never survive the trip. It's got to be handled delicately. Oh, it needs to be handled delicately. Oh, that thing is a beast. I had so much weight on that shelf. I actually have videos on the channel of me putting jack stands underneath of the floor there. It's got some nice extra support underneath of that area because there's a refrigerator on the other side, a stove. There's a lot of weight on that. So I put some extra support right underneath. What the hell time is it? 6:08. Well, guys, it's been 3 hours. It's not a night I can do anything outside tonight. It kind of sucks. But I do appreciate you being here. I got some stuff thrown out in the shop tonight. I appreciate your thumbs up. Can't always be a rocking and rolling night. To my moderators, thank you for everything that you do. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's pouring here. It is absolutely pouring. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, please do so. I will see you guys around.